I saw the first Mad Max film I saw was Mad Max 2 at the drive-in with my dad, and I was about I think 11 or 12, and it just blew my mind. It really got into my psyche, I suppose, and so I've just always thought what a great thing it would be to be able to be in one of those films. And when I first talked to my agent about it, I said, I'll do anything. Like, I don't care what it is. You know, I just want to be dressed up, standing in the desert with a gun or something, just looking hardcore. I got a call from them, and they were just happened to be looking for the role, you know, for the Doof Warrior. They were looking for a guitarist, and the brief was, it's a cross between between Keith Richards and a scarecrow. It was just a dream come true, it really was. Like those, you know, that first shot you see of Coma, when they come up behind the truck and then they turn around and he's standing there. I mean, we just did that all day, you know, like just up and down the same stretch of desert, and it was just like, thank you, like this is actually happening, you know. It was just, there was trucks and cars and fire and noise, and you know, I just like, I could have cried. I was just so excited that, wow, I'm here in a Mad Max film. At home before, I'd watched some Keith Richards, and I just tried to get into that kind of thing that he does. I dressed up, and it looked like I was in Mad Max 2. And I made my teeth all brown, and I had black eyes and a leather hat, and the casting director. And so she sent the film on to George, and I just got the job. They said, come in to meet George, and I went into his office, which was this massive room with like round tables sort of situation, and it just had the whole film on storyboards all around the room, and there was, you know, model trucks and cars, and it was a very exciting room to walk into. And we just sat down and had a little chat, and he just said, look, you know, we've been looking at a few people, but, you know, within 5 seconds of seeing what you were doing, I knew that you were the one. I was just wearing a harness kind of around between your legs and kind of around here. I had a little pair of wetsuit shorts and some knee pads and stuff. And it was just like connected to these rubber bungee sort of ropes. There was 2 connected to my hips. There was 1 connected to the back, going to the back of the speakers, and then there was 2 also connected to the guitar. And it was just like you would sort of be like that. And, you know, the first time that I got on it, you know, they did a few of these, and it was just for me to try to get my balance and feel what it felt like to sort of let go and push yourself out and push yourself out to the side, and while they're hurtling through the desert.
Yeah.
It was just wild, man.
You were mentioning this thing of having to balance your body while you were hanging on the truck. What about vertigo? Did you feel any, or was it like just adrenaline, pure adrenaline?
No, it was just, when I first got up there, I was really surprised by how high it was. But once you're strapped in, I felt really secure.
Yeah.
And after the first few goes, you know, you get to feel it, and No, just after a while, it just became really fun. The fire was activated by the whammy bar of the guitar, but it didn't pick up very well on film. So they had to, like, you know, CGI that to make it look as amazing as it did. But I think it was just gas, and it was pretty great. Like, it actually really worked, but it just didn't look as, you know, fantastic as it does on film. I was actually there as a crew member as well as an actor, and the crew member part of my job was to play guitar or play drums while they were doing their acting workshops.
Yeah.
So that was lots of fun too, yeah.
It was hard to know who was more crazy. Me or everyone else.
It was just a surprise to see all of the film, really. I mean, just to see what, you know, remembering what I'd done and then seeing what they have used. And
do you have, like, the ending story for your character? what happened to him?
Well, he survived.
Yeah.
He wasn't killed. They were going to put, at the very end of the film, they were going to put, you know, like a pile of rubble, and he just sort of climbed out and walked away, which would have been great.
Yeah.
Didn't do it.
Yeah.
So, which is good also.